All right, we are back with the Barcelona Career Mode. So episode 2 of season 2. In that first episode, we made 2 new signings, Kamara and then Vlahovic, a young CDM slash center back, and then a young striker to replace Aguero and possibly Braithwaite. So I think those are 2 decent signings. We're getting better and we're also getting younger too. And now in this episode, we're going to finish the transfer window. We're going to play Atletico Madrid, which that's going to be a big game. And then finish the transfer window, which we have some plans for maybe 1 new signing. Trying to keep this realistic. We're not trying to go crazy with signings, but we might have 1 more up our sleeve, I think. So once again, you guys killed the likes on episode 1 of season 2. Can we keep it up? You guys have been insane. We also just hit 19,000 subscribers. We're so close to 20,000. It is insane. So drop a like if you are excited for season 2. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. And let's get into the press conference. All right, so first up, I'd say at the age of 33, Alba is going to start regressing at the rate of Piqué. A good replacement if you don't go with Gaia Grimaldo could be Angelino from Leipzig. Yeah, he would be a very good option too, along with Gaia Grimaldo. I think we're not looking to replace Alba just yet. Could be maybe a thing for season 3, but I definitely think Gaia, Grimaldo, and Angelino are probably the most likely candidates to take over that left back spot if Balde is not ready to. Which leads us into the second comment. When it comes to left back spot, don't go out and buy anyone. Use Balde and Alba there so that Balde can become better as time goes during Alba's decline. I would like Balde to be Alba's replacement. If he's not good enough, he could sign a player like Grimaldo, Guy or Angelino, but if he grows and he's good enough, he could be Alba's replacement. So he's gonna get a lot of game time this season. We'll see how things go, but definitely I think preferably Balde would be the Alba replacement. And then last one, please don't sell Dembele. I saw this a lot in the comments. You guys want us to keep Dembele, so we are keeping Ousmane Dembele, but we still might have a signing up our sleeve. So Dembele is safe, but another player in that position might not be so safe. All right, so first things first, we have some new kit numbers. So Pedri is now the number 8, Gavi is 16, and then Nico is 12. Those are some of the new kit numbers for some of the younger players. So I think at backup right back, I think I'd rather play Mingueza. So I'm gonna put Musa on the transfer list, and he's valued at 8 million. So I think my plan is to sell Musa and then convert Mingueza to a right back, and then our young youth academy player Soriano. Now we loaned him out, but I recalled him because what we're actually gonna do, we are gonna make him a center back. We're gonna make him a center back, and it'll take 2 weeks. And if you look at his stats, he looks like a very, very good center back. So I think the plan is to make Mingueza right back, and then our center back is going to be Araujo, Garcia, Piqué, and then Soriano. We're not going to sign another center back. I want a I think it'd be cool to see Soriano grow in this team as a youth academy center back. Like, we're promoting from within. So that is my plan. Convert him to center back, and then he will get a decent amount of game time as the 3rd/4th choice center back in this team. And then as for those 3 players we signed for that objective, like Herrera, Vela, and Corona, I think if we release them, but like in spurts, like we're going to release Vela. I think if we do 1 at a time, I don't think it would be that bad. I think we won't get fired because of it. So we're going to release him first, and then maybe like maybe in a month or 2 we'll release like Herrera. But these 3 players will not play for us at all. Now I did see some comments saying that this 3-5-2 does not suit Barcelona, which I get. I do get that. But if you look at it a little more closely, it is basically a 4-3-3 false 9 with just the fullbacks pushed up on this screen. We have the back 4, Alba, Garcia, Araujo, and Dest. The 3 midfielders, Pedri, Camara, and De Jong. And then up top we have Dani Olmo playing the false 9 center forward. And then Depay and Ansu are both going to drift. So they're basically like wingers. So even though it looks very different, it's not that different from the 4-3-3 false 9. It's really not. And with this formation, we can give a lot of players a lot more playing time than we would otherwise. Because like Dembele, he can play on this right wing spot. We can move him there. He can play there. We want to go more attacking. We can play Nico as a 3rd center back. We can play him in the midfield. We can pretty much, like, he's interchangeable everywhere with this formation. I think to get the most playing time out of a lot of these players, I think it just makes the most sense. So even though it might look weird or it might not look like a typical Barcelona formation, we are playing like it is, especially with the instructions. And I really want Ansu to be the focus of this career mode, and he scored a hat-trick in the first game. We gotta stick with this at least to test it further. He was getting in just the most perfect attacking spots. But all right, so I said a winger was not safe, and that winger is Jonathan Akone. Now, we signed him for about 30 million, and I feel like it's been a little bit disappointing. We're not gonna sell Dembele, but I feel like he is a player we could replace and strengthen. We can strengthen that bench spot. And I have 2 players in mind. 2 players, and that is Raheem Sterling, been linked in real life, although I'm not sure if it's actually going to happen. Sterling, and then also Ferran Torres. Now, with our formation, I feel like Torres could play on the wing, and he could also play as a striker up top, alongside Ansu or Depay. That's why I like this formation. Like, I feel like players are a lot more interchangeable with this specific formation. I am just undecided on Sterling or Ferran Torres. We will decide in this episode though. I also forgot about Ramiro Sanz. He's a youth academy player, 87 to 93 potential, and he's 70 rated. So he's 16, so we're going to promote him, but I think he will be going out on loan in this first season. He looks really good. Like 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, and with those stats at 16, that is pretty insane. So he's on the loan list. I'm not sure if we're actually going to loan him out just yet, but he is on the loan list. All right, what's this? We're about to play Atletico Madrid, and they come in for Pedri. What is that? That's a block. They just want to steal our players. All right, Inaki Peña has been sold. I know that he's a promising young player, but I feel like we have enough goalkeepers that are better than him. Like I feel like Tenyas is better than Peña. So, and then we have Varela, we have Jimenez, we have some really good goalkeepers. I feel like Peña just makes sense to move him on and give Tenyas a real chance to be the backup this season. All right, so we started the season off with a 4-0 win against Mallorca. That is a great way to start the season, but once again, it was against a team that's probably going to get relegated this season, to be honest, Mallorca. So now we face Atletico Madrid. This is the first real test. We knocked them out last season in the Champions League semis, or the quarters actually, but they won the title. We are facing the current champions. All right, so we're going with the same lineup we fielded against Mallorca. This is a big test. This is a very, very big test. It could either be a statement win by Atletico Madrid, or it could be a statement win by us. Also, I did see comments saying Ter Stegen should be captain, so he is the captain from now on over Jordi Alba. There is Griezmann. They bought him. They triggered that buy clause. All right, Morata is starting up top. That is interesting, but Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona, second game of the season, season 2. We are hoping for much better in this season, and this is as big a test as you can get against the current title holders. Araujo, that's a decent clearance, and that was a not so decent clearance. That's a interesting shot. Oh, that's okay. I don't know what that challenge was, but that is very awkward. Ter Stegen's gonna grab that. Not the most convincing of starts for us, but I'm feeling very optimistic about this season, so I'm feeling confident. I feel like Ansu and Depay at striker, it's gonna be a partnership made in heaven. Ansu, oh, that should have been the first goal of the game. That was such a good chance. All right, De Jong steals that. Now, what can this partnership do? Ansu, second chance. Second chance. He's not gonna miss that again. Ansu Fati scored a hat trick in the first game of the season, already has one against Atletico Madrid. There's just so much space. De Jong stole that, and then Memphis just flips it up to Ansu, and he just finishes it. That is the start you like to see. We just need to keep it up. Okay, that's a good ball into Griezmann. We know Atletico Madrid, they have played pretty well against us in the league at least. Okay, what is happening? What is happening? That's going to be offside, thankfully. Yeah, I don't think that goal will be the last goal scored in this game. All right, Dani Olmo up to Pedri. Give that right back to him. He is going to hit this, and wasn't a bad hit. Now, there is a patch coming soon, and I think they're going to reduce the effectiveness of goalkeepers inside the box, which I think that's a good thing. I feel like in the box, it's a little bit too hard to score against some of the better keepers. So I feel like that's not a bad change. That's a great ball. That's a great ball. That's going to be blocked by Jimenez. I just really like the spacing right now with this formation. It is something beautiful. Also, I feel like Kamara is going to be such a good signing. That's a heavy touch that I did not expect. But they give it up. That's a back heel by Memphis. Oh, that should have been Ansu's second. How do we not finish that? All right, we're going to take control of Araujo, and we're going to kick this. Araujo, that's a decent looking corner. It's not going to get anything from that, though. It's going to go to Pedri, and it's going to be stolen. Yeah, I feel like they're going to get at least one in this game. It's not going to be a clean sheet. At least I don't think. That's a good challenge by Araujo, though. Corner sent in. De Jong will get that out. That is going to be lofted in. Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen. That's a confident catch. Oh, Dest. This formation, Dest is finding some room. I see a cross. I see it. Oh, it's going to be too close to the keeper. All right, can we get a chance before halftime is over? Ansu. He's out to an 85 already. He's gone +1 in this episode. Oh, I wanted to flip that to Memphis. Not going to get that off, though. Get that. Swing it. Swing it. Dani Olmo. Into Memphis. Ansu, we're just going to go across goal, and All Black is going to catch that one. We feel like a different team, though. We feel like a different team this season. Like, I'm feeling so optimistic. I feel like we're just so much more just sound. All right, Dani Olmo, swing that to Pedri. Wait for Jordi Alba. There is Jordi Alba's run. We've flipped that up to someone. I mean, my crosses just never work anymore. All right, Dani Olmo to De Jong. Olmo into Ansu. Oh, it's going to be worked, but he got held up by the defender, I think. Griezmann is in. Griezmann's in. Griezmann's in. Oh, Kamara. That is such a good block. They'll need to defend this, though. It's not exactly over. That should be cleared by De Jong, and that is. And that's a bad giveaway. I should not be letting that happen. Kamara saved me once again, though. Not the greatest defending by me, but Ansu. What do we do with this? What do we do with it? Ansu. Oh, I should have tried something different. I'm so paranoid that every shot's gonna get blocked. Oh, that's a good ball into Griezmann. He passes it off though, and Ter Stegen makes the save. Griezmann was in there. He was 100% in, but he passed it off to Llorente, and I don't really know why, but that's kind of a bailout for us. All right, corner sent in. Ansu will get that one out. All right, come on. I want to win this game. I want to win this game. I don't want to draw it. I don't want to lose it. I want to win this game. So when they're in the box, they're so hard to defend. It's a decent ball, and Ter Stegen made me a little bit nervous, but he is going to catch that. All right, we need this second now more than ever. Ansu, play that out wide to Des, get it right back to him. Get that to Memphis. Okay, this kit clashing is a little bit annoying, but we don't have third kits, so doesn't really both kits are terrible. All right, we do have a free kick, but I'm gonna bring on Ricky Puig for Pedri, and then I'm gonna do Dembele for Dest, and then make him a right winger, and then I kind of want to put Vlahovic up there for Depay. That is what we're gonna do. Those will be 3 changes. 15 minutes left. I would like a second just to secure these 3 points. 3 points. I don't know what I just said, but Kamara is about to score this. He's about to score this. Oh, that actually wasn't that far off. It was not that bad of an effort. For some reason, I feel like we haven't scored this second, so I feel the scripting coming for some reason. I do feel the scripting. Can we prevent it? Ricky Puig, get that to De Jong. Okay, don't need to go too quick. Don't need to go too quick. That was a little bit too quick. Look at Dembele tracking back. That's where that speed comes in handy. Please no. Please no. Not like that. I'm gonna have a heart attack if we lose this now. I'm gonna have a heart attack if they score from this. I am not gonna be happy. De Jong, good clearance. 2 minutes, that's it. 2 minutes. Can we just win this ball, please? That is a good ball. Incidente, that's a good ball. Ter Stegen saving us right now. All right, let's hold on. Let's hold on. This would be such a big win to start the season. We need to get that. Oh, we need to get it. Olmo wins it. Beautiful. Up to Ansu. Maybe shouldn't have passed that. We just need to kill time. And that is it. The ref blows the whistle. We win 1-0 against Atletico Madrid. That was not the cleanest of performances at all. Like, we missed a few chances. Like with Ansu, that one chance where we cut inside and it was terrible. We missed a few of them, but still, we just beat Atletico Madrid, the champions, in the second game of the season. I feel like that's a statement win. The defense held up. Kamara deserves more than a 6.9. He made like 3 really good blocks. But Ansu, once again, our main talisman, gives us the goal and the 3 points. All right, Ansu, hey boss, I know people have been talking about the position you're playing me in. I just wanted to say I'm ready to do whatever is necessary to make us successful. I'm happy to play as a forward if that's part of your plan. You're already a forward, basically. We got a loan offer for Diouf. We're going to accept that. And then Daniel Olmo, is he up to an 86? He is up to an 86. He is growing like rapidly. Well, maybe that's the most he'll grow for a while, but 86, that's at 24, it's pretty good. All right, we get an offer for Calado. Now, I did think we were going to keep him this season. That was my thinking. But I mean, if we take a look at our cams, I mean, we have Gavi, Daniel Olmo, Pedri can play cam. Demir can play cam. We have so many players ahead of him in the pecking order. I feel like he's 23, he's only 71. I'd much rather play Gavi at cam. So I feel like if we keep Calado, he's just going to be on the bench. He's going to be wasted. I feel like it makes sense to let him go to another team. I know some of you guys love him, and I know he's a young, promising player, but I feel like for this save, we are going to let Calado go if he accepts. I just don't want to keep him to not play him, if that makes sense. Thought he was, but if you take a look at our midfielders, we just have too many that I would rather play ahead of him. All right, Soriano is ready to be turned into a center back. What will that do to his rating? 69. Yeah, he is going to get some game time this season at 17. You guys wanted to see Youth Academy prospects be promoted to given chances? He is a prime example of that. All right, so next game is against Villarreal, and they've started just like us. 2 wins out of 2 games. They've scored 7 and haven't conceded any. That is quite the start for Unai Emery's team. I think we just go with the same lineup. Maybe Dembele for Dest. Maybe we do Dembele for Dest to start. So we're trying to keep up this great start. I'm trying to see still this formation, so I'm trying to test it. So far, 2 games, it has worked really well. So let's see how it does in the 3rd game. Now, if I remember correctly, last season, Villarreal beat us in this fixture last season, I believe. Unless I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure they beat us though. So 2 wins out of 2 to start the season. So I'm feeling very optimistic. It's a very decent start. Daniel Olmo, that's going to go be a shot, and that's going to be a handball. I will take it. All right, Memphis did score one last season that was pretty good. We are going to go in the top right-hand corner. Memphis Depay. Oh, that hits the post. A crossbar. That hit the crossbar? Oh, that just bangs off the crossbar. That is so close to being such a good goal. All right, Memphis. Keep this partnership with Ansu going. Let's keep it going. Alba up to Memphis. Wasn't the worst idea. All right, Villarreal looking kind of threatening coming forward. Is the theme of smaller teams being better? Is that going to continue? It looks like it is. All right, Ansu Dembele on this wing. He is going to tear apart on this right-hand side. He's going all the way. He's going all the way. Oh, can someone get the rebound? No, they can't. See this formation? We can play Des there for more defense, or we can play Dembele there for that just threat going forward. And then at the same time, we can play Ansu. We can play Dani Olmo. That's a beautiful ball. Okay, not the pass I wanted, but that ball right there was disgusting from Villarreal. All right, this is end-to-end stuff. Ansu, that's a good tackle. Yeah, already they feel like they're playing better than Atletico Madrid played. De Jong, though, that's a great challenge. That's a great touch. All right, Memphis, Ansu, Dani Olmo. That's a beautiful pass from Ansu. Memphis Depay. That is goal number 126th minute. We continue our very, very positive start to the season. Defending from me is still very, very shaky. Defending, it's so inconsistent. Sometimes I feel like I am very decent at defending. Sometimes I feel like I'm the worst. But that's a good goal from Memphis. His first goal, I'm pretty sure he has like 3 or 4 assists already this season. But Memphis' first goal of the season, our top scorer from last season, probably will have a more assisting type role this season. But that is goal number 1. See if we can keep this going. Ansu is in, and I should have shot. Man, now I'm just overthinking every single one-on-one like that. So I feel like the keeper's gonna save it no matter what I do. That is absolutely shocking by me. Oh, that was gonna be a good ball to Ansu. That little flip over the top. A decent ball out wide, but he's offside. I like to see that. I like to see the CPU players going offside because my players do that literally all the time. Yeah, Memphis is basically like the front 3 right now. They are playing so well with all the spacing. Very decent ball. Defending still feels shaky. We get one challenge in, and the ball just feels like it always goes back to the other team. Corner swung in, and that's going to be cleared by Kamara, who has been just so good so far. Second corner. Did I jinx it? Nope, did not jinx it. It's a good ball, though. It's a good ball. Dani Olmo. Okay, we need to just slow this down a little bit. I feel like the passing out the back has been very shaky, but first half, got the lead. See if we can extend it. Right, Jordi Alba into Pedri. Dani Olmo to De Jong. See if we can work this around. Find a little bit of space. Memphis keeps that. Gonna swing it to Dembele. Don't know what this shot's gonna be. Not a very good shot. All right, this needs to not be like the Atletico Madrid game. We need to extend this lead early on to just take control. That's a ball in. Pedri, not the person that you'd expect to win that. Okay, that was a bad effort by Dani Olmo, I believe. All right, up to Memphis. Ansu might be in. Memphis. Oh, I didn't mean that to go to Jordi Alba, but it worked, and he misses. I did not mean for that pass to go to Jordi Alba, but it actually worked, and misses basically an open goal. That is so unfortunate. Right, corner for Villarreal. Just taking a shot of that. He does. I want the second goal. This lead does not feel safe. It did not feel safe against Atletico Madrid, but Villarreal seemed like they're playing a little better, so it feels even less safe. The finishing just needs. We just need to be more clinical. That's it. Memphis, Dembele cuts inside. It's a decent shot, but it's gonna be blocked. But that is a handball. Barcelona strikes again. Handball Barcelona, whatever you want to call it. I might turn handballs off, to be honest. As much as it adds randomness, I feel like it's a little bit too much. But Ansu, can we continue this great start to the season scoring wise? Ansu, bottom right hand corner. Keeper doesn't even move. Ansu scores once again. That is the 3rd straight game Ansu has scored. That one very fortunate, but still a goal nonetheless. All right, after that goal, we are gonna make some changes. I'm gonna bring on Soriano at center back. Let's do Ricky Puig for Pedri again, and then I want to do Gavi, but let's put Dani Olmo out wide and put Gavi at cam. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Should we turn handballs off? I feel like we could turn them on, maybe just for free kicks, but not penalties. I just feel like for penalties, it's a bit much sometimes. Like, you won't get any for a while, then you'll get a lot, and it'll be a little bit just a little bit annoying at times. But once again, it can happen to us. Same way it could happen to the CPU. That ball needs to be a little bit better. All right, Ansu up to Memphis. That wasn't a bad idea. Pedri into Jordi Alba. Missed that first chance. That was a shot that he fell down on. Oh, I didn't expect that to go through. Ter Stegen Ter Stegen, what a save. El Capitan, the new El Capitan Ter Stegen. That is a great save. That is a great save. Preserves our perfect record in La Liga so far. Oh, that's not the ball I wanted. See if we can try this again. Ansu. Give that to Dani Olmo. Up to Ansu. Up to Ansu. Is that not a pen? How is that not a pen? That should have been a second penalty for Ansu. Like, what was that? Thankfully, it does not impact the end of the game. We still win this 2-0. I mean, new system, new formation. Only one change, actually 2 changes in starting 11. Dani Olmo starting and then Kamara coming in, but 3 games, 3 wins. Can't ask for much more than that. All right, so Collado, he rejected that offer to gank. So maybe that's a sign. Maybe we should give him a chance. Maybe that's a sign. But Braithwaite to Fulham, we're just going to accept that. Braithgoat, I think his time at Barcelona is over. And now that we're playing his formation, Pedri, I think he's gone from center mid to cam to center mid to cam. Now, for probably the 5th time, he's going back to center mid. But it makes sense for the formation. He's 86 at 19. That's just crazy. Also, Mingueza to right back. That's probably why he'll play most now. I do want to give Soriano like the main chances at center back. Our bench is going to look more so like this going forward, I think. All right, so this is the first time we are running into this this problem. Eric Garcia, Arsenal have triggered his release clause. Now, okay, the thing about this, in real life, if this happens, Eric Garcia can choose. He can choose to stay or leave. But I feel like in FIFA, more so than often, if a player's release clause is triggered, your own player, they're leaving. Like they don't get any say in it. So for that reason, he's one of the players I want to keep in this team for the whole entire series. We are not letting him go. Gonna give him a new contract, give him a higher release clause. It seems like that's fine. And now Arsenal can just screw off. It still says approached by Arsenal, but I think he's here to stay. Yeah, Garcia transfer talks end. And Braithwaite has been sold, so Braithwaite is gone, no longer at Barcelona. And now we're on transfer deadline day. All right, so honestly, the 2 players I had in mind, Sterling and Ferran Torres, feel like I am leaning more towards Ferran Torres because he's cheaper and I feel like he can play at striker and on the wing. So he can play in Memphis or Ansu's spot and also play on the wing spots too. But I'm trying to sell a Kone. We might try a swap deal with Kone or Torres. That might make sense. And then Torres would probably take Vlahovic's spot on the bench, I believe. All right, let's try. Let's see. Not sure if this is actually a for sure thing, but we're gonna try it. So Jonathan Kone is worth 35. If we do 35 plus 35, I feel like that's close to Torres's value. We're gonna see what they say at this first offer. See if they even want a Kone, because that's gonna pretty much be a big factor in this deal. They want 69 plus a Kone. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. What about like 47.5? They want 69. That's just a lot. I don't know if this is doable, to be honest. About 52.5. 52.5 they accept. That's still a lot of money. So we've spent 68 million so far. So all the departures here add up to 57 million. Pjanic, Minaj, Lopez, Varela, Pereira, all the transfers, the departures add up to 57 million. And then if you add Griezmann to that makes it about 107 million. You add Aguero to that makes it about 150 million. So 150 million departures, and we've spent 60 of that. So if we bought Torres for 50 million, that would bring the net spend to about 110 million, or the players purchased spent. It would still be plus 30, plus 40 net spend. And I mean, the board does want us to sign 4 of the best players in the world, overall 82 plus, and Torres fits that bill. It's just, do we do that deal right now? I'm honestly not sure. He'd basically be a backup striker off the bench. He'd be the first backup striker off the bench. And then also, like I said, able to play on the wings. I was gonna go for Sterling, but I saw an article today saying that Man City might not let him go to Barcelona. I mean, articles come out every day saying opposite stuff, but I feel like Sterling wouldn't make much sense. I'd rather have Torres, to be honest, because he can play striker. And you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do it. We still have a plus 30 to plus 40 net spend, so we're still in the green. And I think we're replacing a Kone with Torres, which I think that's a pretty big upgrade. And I mean, Man City have signed Isak, they signed Moreno. They've signed like a lot of strikers and wingers. Maybe it makes sense that Torres would want to leave. I mean, he's Spanish, so that always helps. But I think Kone on his way to Man City, and Ferran Torres is on his way to Barcelona. It's a big signing. I know that might be a controversial one to some of you in the comments, but I think he just fits this team so well. Just the fact that he can play striker, that helps a lot in the decision, to be honest. I feel like 17 is a pretty good number for him. So he will be basically the backup striker. I might even make him a striker, to be honest, but he can play up top as a striker. He can play out wide on the wing, would probably even play at cam. Like, he can play a lot of different positions in this formation. I feel like it's just a perfect player for the bench, and obviously he has a lot of potential. So I think because of that, we are going to try to loan out Figueroa the 69 rated striker. We're gonna try to loan him out, and then our backup strikers will be Torres and Vlahovic. It's a very big signing. It's a big signing, but I think it's gonna be a quiet January for us. I feel like we are pretty set with this team for this season. I feel like January we might not make that much noise. I feel like we made all the big signings in this first window: Kamara, Torres, and Vlahovic. It's only 3 players, and we got a really good deal on Vlahovic too. Oh no, Liverpool have paid Ousmane Dembele's release clause of 132.8. Hey boss, I'm a bit surprised you're looking to move me on, but I can't say I'm not happy about it. Wait, when was that? He's not transfer listed. Thanks for seeing me, boss. Look, I'm sorry to have to be telling you this, but I don't see my future here. I'm just not happy being at the club anymore. Oh no. This is not good. We just decided on keeping Dembele, and now Liverpool have triggered his release clause and pretty much thrown a wrench into our plans. Like Garcia for only 42 million, that is unrealistic. It made sense for us to renew that contract, but Dembele for 132, that's pretty realistic, to be honest. That is way over his value. That's 30 million over his value. I mean, Roma wanted to buy him for about 90, and now I have no idea what to do. I think we are going to end this episode here on deadline day with 9 hours left, and I'm going to need you guys to decide on what we should do about this offer from Liverpool. Can we even renew his contract? No, we can't. This player isn't open to his contract terms because he submitted a request to move from the club. Never mind. We literally can't decide. I was going to say, maybe we could, you guys, if you want us to let him go or keep him, we could renew his contract, but we literally cannot. I guess that makes the Ferran Torres signing make even more sense, to be honest. But wow, I was not expecting that. So we literally can't do anything about this. There's nothing we can do. So I guess we just simulate forward and we see if he leaves. All right, we do have an email, and Dembele has been sold to Liverpool. 123 million. That is literally the last thing I was expecting. I thought we could maybe end the episode there and decide, but we couldn't even do that. Like, that is a realistic release clause for him, to be honest. Like, there's 30 million over his value. In the next episode, we might go in and increase some of these release clauses because we do not want that happening again for someone very important. I'm kind of upset. I know you guys all wanted us to keep him, and we really couldn't do anything about that. So now the Ferran Torres signing even makes more sense, because if we wouldn't have signed him, we would have done this after Dembele was sold anyways. So we kind of like, it was like a premonition almost. So now just Torres will take Dembele's spot on the bench. I guess that might make more sense. That might give Trincao an actual chance to get first team minutes. I wasn't expecting that though. I actually wanted to keep Dembele now. I actually wanted to keep him, and now he has gone to Liverpool. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. I was not expecting that. So that brings our net spend from about 30 to 40 million up to like 170 million. Like, what is our profit? 150 million. If you add Griezmann and Aguero to that brings it up to like, what, close to like 200 million profit the first 2 months of the season. That's crazy. A lot of you guys wanted us to keep him, and my plan was to keep him, but obviously the game, Liverpool, and Dembele himself had other options or other motives. And now Man City want Ricky Puig. Not happening. I was thinking about what if we do another signing, but I think that makes the Torres signing just make even more sense. So I don't think we'll be signing anyone else in this window. Now, January, that opens up the possibilities in January a lot. Not sure for who, but it definitely opens up the possibility. That's crazy. Hopefully you guys aren't too mad about that. We literally could not do anything. But yeah, Dembele is gone, and Torres is going to be the replacement, basically. And that is the end of transfer deadline day. Was not expecting that. Yeah, before next episode, I'm gonna go through all the contracts and make sure if there's any release clauses, they are realistic. That is what we're gonna do. Like De Jong's 253, that's pretty realistic, I guess. But that is a shocking way to end the episode. Torres gonna have an even bigger role than he first was. So I do think though, I think Dembele was not going to start, so it makes sense in the end. I really wanted to keep him. But so far this formation has worked beautifully. 3 games, 3 wins. So going forward, we are sticking with it. Next episode, I'm pretty sure the Champions League will start. So in the group, we have Roma, Galatasaray, and Porto. That's a pretty easy group, I think. We should get through that no problem. So that will start in the next episode. Also, Real Madrid, next episode. Just face Atletico Madrid, and now we have Real Madrid. Also, we've not conceded a goal this season. So offense and defense is clicking this time around. Also, Ansu, 5 goals in 3 games, top scorer. I would love for him to be the top scorer of La Liga this season. That would be beautiful. But yeah, I was not expecting that end to the episode and end of the transfer window. So Dembele, I mean, I wanted to keep him. I'm going to say it again. I wanted to keep him, but he had other plans. He had other plans. I'm still feeling very optimistic about this season. I think Torres, he's going to be a great signing. So he'll get his debut in the next episode as we face Real Madrid and start the Champions League. But that is it for this one. So if you enjoyed, I'd appreciate you dropping a like on the video. It helps out so much. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not. We are chasing 20,000 subscribers. It's a pretty big milestone. Like, it took me a year to get to 10,000, and FIFA 22 came out, and in 2 weeks we're about to hit 20,000. That is mind-blowing. So just once again, I appreciate all the support you guys show on the channel, all the love. I appreciate it so much, and you guys are the reason that making these videos is so much fun for me. So just once again, thank you. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, that is it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day.